Hey guys, Shane from Jack's Journeys. We've got Adrian here as well. He runs the Instagram page AU_Dreamworld_fan, and we're live right now here at Dreamworld in the Gold Coast. We're here just to give you an update on the steel Taipan roller coaster construction. There's been quite a bit done since last time we were here, right?
Yeah, I think there has been. So,
and there's only a little bit of parts left, wasn't there?
7 pieces of track left in the car park. So
7 bits.
Yep.
Wow. So if there's only 7 pieces left in the car park, that definitely indicates that that track is basically almost completed.
Yeah.
So, and what was 2 weeks ago, we were here?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. So a lot's happened in 2 weeks. So we're going to go through now and walk through the park. We're going to take a couple of different places of view from in the parks to show you the best possible viewing area of the steel Taipan construction. Let's go. Now we just have to head through guest services, have our tickets scanned, so we'll just do that before we head in there and get into the park. And obviously before you come into here, you have to scan your QR code for the COVID register before you head into the theme park.
Thank you, no worries.
Hi there.
How you going?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. We're in. So we've just arrived at Dreamworld. Thanks for you guys that have joined the live feed so far. We appreciate that. Again, today's live feed from Dreamworld is essentially just a steel Taipan roller coaster construction update. We were going to roll out a video, but we thought, you know what, we've done a live feed this morning from Movie World. We'll kick off another live feed today, so you can get a live view of exactly what's happening with the steel Taipan construction. So just from here already, you can see a lot. In fact, a lot more has definitely progressed since the last visit. As Adrian mentioned a second ago, it's what, 7 pieces of track left in the compound and the car park. So with only 7 pieces left, basically track is almost done. So we're going to get up some steps here and get a bit of a bird's eye view of the construction site. Actually, just before I do that, I might we'll head up the top first. Cheers, man. I better just watch the step so I don't fall through the step. Okay. There you go, guys. So there's heaps. All definitely more linked up since last time we were here. I like that turn up there. Hey, that is like sideways up on the just above here. That is crazy. So since we were here last, and apologies if it's really glary and the sun is sort of in that part of the sky, in the distance over there, on the other side of this tree here, just through there, they've erected more of the building. So last time we were here, there was the concrete slab walls went up for the station, for the dispatch station, but it looks like there's more structure has gone up, more metal framing. Yeah, so it really looks more like obviously a building now, quite a big area too. So, but yeah, they've cleaned up a lot of the site as well, and yeah, heaps of pieces are joined now, so it's great. Obviously, there's still a fair bit to do, but theming and all the rest of it.
That's the main part of the circuit, apart from the spike and the loop around the station.
That's right.
complete.
That's right. So apart from the spike and the loop around into the station, which is no doubt the 7 pieces.
The exit from the station. Yeah.
Yeah, the exit. Yeah. So yeah, might try and put the camera over the fence. It is a very tall fence. Lucky I'm tall, so try and get the camera over the fence to give you a bit of a closer look, and then we'll also walk around to the other side near the giant drop where we tend to get the best view of the area from up there. So yeah, so it's June now. So essentially we're looking at 6 months before this is going to be open, which is exciting. 6 months is going to go pretty quick. Now I'm just going to put the camera over the fence. So bear with me, I won't be able to see what I'm filming, so. Alright, here we go, over the fence shot. Yeah, I was on my tippy toes. So hopefully you got to see a fair bit there. As I say, we're going to walk further around as well to another spot. Let me just have a quick look at your comments, guys. Thanks for joining us on the live feed from Dreamworld. Let's have a look. Ree Lester, you're on again, and g'day. Thanks for coming on. Callis Parks says hey. Fun Stuff Vlog says hey. Scott 54 says g'day. Ree Lester, love your videos. Thank you very much, we appreciate that. Shows Coast of Central, welcome back again on the feed. Yeah mate, 2 feeds in one day, what are we doing? We're crazy. wasn't actually the original sort of plan, but you know what, why not? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, as I say, this was going to be like a separate construction video, but just figured that we'd just do another live feed while we're here. Now Dreamworld is what's the time now, mate? It's just after 2, isn't it? About 10 past 2, Saturday 5th of June. Dreamworld car park looked reasonably busy actually for this time of the afternoon.
Looked quite busy.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think considering I mean it's not as busy as Movie World, but I think definitely there's a lot more. I think there's a lot more people here than the last time we were here.
Yeah.
So I think. By the way, the Green Bean Coffee House there is really good coffee. They Byron Bay coffee, and the ladies in there make great coffee.
Yeah.
So
Good.
make sure you check out the Green Bean coffee shop. So Adrian walks in and they just start making his coffee. They know exactly what he has.
Some people are lucky.
Some people are lucky. One day he'll want a frappe and they'll make him a latte.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's all good. All right, so we're walking down to near the giant drop area. And by the way, I might have mentioned it before, but Adrian runs the Instagram page AU_Dreamworld_fan. So please make sure you visit his page, give him a follow, like his photos. He has photos from not just from Dreamworld, all the theme parks around the Gold Coast. So anyway, we're here. We'll just have a closer look at the steel Taipan. Now, apologies for the sun. The sun's quite low as it is in the afternoon around here. So can't see much different from here, but we'll have to head back around. But it is still cool to see all these twists and turns, especially through here. Like it's gonna be like, it's almost like you go sideways up there and then twist around. Crazy. And then that up there, you're basically sideways heading around that bend as well, which is really cool. I'll just have a look at your comments, guys. You see you commenting away there. Richard says, I like Dreamworld. DreamWorks, good on you for doing 2 feeds in one day, thank you. Have they changed the music at Dreamworld, says Joshua Roberts. Yes, they have. Adrian and I noticed that last time we were actually. So in the front of the park, when you walk in, I'll just head over to that speaker actually, so everyone else can actually hear it. But so when you walk into the front of the park, it's a completely different music now. So it's more that big bandy, old school. Let's just have a look. The speaker's just up there. So yeah, that music is awesome. It actually gives Dreamworld that whole theme park atmosphere, almost Disney-like. It's sort of like almost a magical feel. It's a really nice feeling from commercialized music playing when you walk in. It's almost like you just got the radio on and there's no atmosphere. So now there's good atmosphere here, and yeah, I think we both think it's a big improvement.
It is, yeah. It makes it a lot better.
Definitely.
A lot better feel when you walk in. So
yeah, no, we love it. And the good thing is too, when you walk down to like the Madagascar area, they had the Madagascar sort of themed music playing down there, eh? And then when you go to just like with the like Tailspin and
Ocean Parade, there it changes again.
Yeah, it changes again, and so it's more sort of that's kind of more commercialized down there, which kind of makes sense for the area. So
It separates the areas a lot better too, I think.
it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it definitely separates the areas, and just makes it like you're walking from one precinct to another precinct, and then the whole atmosphere changes. So good on you, Dreamworld, for putting in that style of music at the front of the park. It is perfect for the park. We love it, and we shared it on. I think both of us shared it on our Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and all that. And so you guys could hear. And it's not the same track. Obviously, it rotates through a whole lot of different music, but this style of music, and we love it. And well done, Dreamworld, for putting it in. It's great. Just adds so much more character and atmosphere to the park. Cool. All right, we're just gonna go to our favourite viewing place down near the Giant Drop and get a better view of the Taipan construction area. We might also have a sneaky look at the Rocky Hollow log ride, which has been demolished. I know.
See how much is gone?
Yeah, like it's been. We both follow a lot of other YouTubers and social media guys, and we've been following and having a look at their videos and their updates, and it's awesome, mate. Like we haven't seen it since the last time we were here. So
yeah, I did see it last weekend when they.
Oh, you've been once, yes, that's right.
The Friday after they pulled down the main lift hill.
Oh, yep.
So, but all the debris was still there. So
yep.
Be good to see if it's all gone now.
Absolutely.
See how much has been taken away.
Yeah. So it's going to be good to see. How it's all looking. All right, so move the camera around while we head up to our viewing area. So we're here by the Giant Drop. And again, if the picture pixelates, last time we were down this far down at the park, the picture did pixelate, and I know it pixelated a bit at Movie World halfway through the video. Apologies for that, out of our control. It's just a signal, so it is what it is. But no, it's not as great watching a slightly pixelated video versus a nice, clear, crisp video. But unfortunately, it's not anything I'm doing. It's just a signal. All right. We just poke our head over this fence. I've still got the sign there for Rocky Hollow. or the old sign. So we're having a chat about this last time, hey, whether they're going to keep this this sign here. I know they haven't got the Rocky Hollow signage or words on there anymore, but it'd be great if they could save this piece and maybe place it somewhere in the park where you could, you know, get a photo if it was refurbished and made to look how it looked in its heyday, and then to get like a photo opportunity as a nostalgic thing. You know, I think this year's Dreamworld's 40th.
Yeah.
I think it's 40 years for Dreamworld this year, this end of this year. So it'd be nice if they could do something nostalgic like this and have it available.
And if they could repurpose maybe a log for a photo op.
Oh
somewhere in the
yeah,
park.
absolutely.
And that old steam.
What is that? What is that? A steam tractor? Yeah.
Steam engine.
So big. Yeah. So there's some. As Adrian was saying, there's some logs through just there next to that steam engine thing. If they could refurbish some of them and, you know, sit in that, get a photo, have maybe a green screen behind of going down a splash thing. I mean, wouldn't take much to do that. Just literally a chroma key system, a green screen behind. That would be cool. So if anyone from Dreamworld is listening to our live feed, there's some ideas for some potential photo ops and nostalgic things for the 40th perhaps. But anyway, I'm sure you got lots of plans for that. We'll head up these steps. We'll head this way actually. Well, yeah. We'll have a look at the Rocky Hollow area first, singers. Yeah. So actually through here, so last time there was still, I think the walkway structure had gone, but the main structure was still there. So main structure has gone, as you no doubt would have seen in other videos and other posts. So they've actually completely cleared that now, and that was like the load station area too. But we'll head up around and get a bit of view of that. While we're doing that, I'll try and have a look at some of your comments. Again, thanks everyone for coming on to the live feed from Dreamworld. I'm just in the shade here. I'll just have a quick look. Trevor Knott, still Taipan before you launch it. Transferred track, yes. Yeah, it's a triple launch. Spinning gondola at the back, absolutely. Saying what you're saying, spinning gondola, Dreamworld. Yeah, Dreamworld opened on the 15th of December, 81. Yeah. So yeah, it is 40 years this year. Yeah. So we're kind of just talking about it in regard to the what they're going to do for 40 years. It'd be great if they could. They're probably going to. Well, it would make sense if the ride was coincided with that.
Yeah.
So,
and it could happen too. So
exactly.
Because they didn't initially say summer 2021. So
yeah, correct. Yeah.
Could be around that time.
So that sort of lines up. So whether they do that an official launch with the 40th birthday celebrations, I mean, I'm sure there'd be something in the pipeline being planned for Dreamworld because 40 years of being on the Gold Coast. I mean, they've been here 10 years longer than Movie World. Essentially, so I'm sure they've got plans, but we're excited to see and cross our fingers that there's going to be some exciting things happening for the 40th for Dreamworld this December. All right, we'll just walk over and get a view here of this Rocky Hollow demolition. There's not much left now, actually, so they've cleared most of the land. A little bit of debris left. We'll just get the camera up high. So there we go. Now, apologies, the sun again is kind of in the wrong place, but just to give you guys the view there, so you can see a lot of the metal. That were the railings and gates and things from the load queuing load area. So that bit of the concrete in the middle there. Obviously, the boats came on the left side of that, but they've filled in all this already here too. Look, so because all this dirt here, like under here, was where it all went. So yeah. So they have removed that other part of the building. So there was a building next to this building. That building there is high voltage, so that operates the high voltage stuff for the giant drop and for this end of the park. So that structure will remain. Yeah, it might get rethemed or what have you eventually, but essentially that will remain there. But yeah, they've already filled in a lot of stuff here where the digger is, and that it's all been filled in. And yeah, they've sort of started. Well, they haven't really done too much around this part of it. Maybe once we've done the steel Taipan, we might walk around just a little bit and have a look at the other end of this, where the, you know, where it went up to the lift before it went down. But yeah, I'll just try and see some of your comments, guys. Sorry, I'll just try and have a look now while I'm standing here. Sorry if I've missed some of your comments. It's very, very bright out here. Okay. Love that the entrance will be under the track. Steel Taipan, yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah, I'd say it probably would be by the look of it. Mr. Baker from Adelaide, if you want to come on holiday to the Gold Coast in the next year, what time of year do you recommend? Well, depends what you're coming up here for. If it's the weather, this time of year is beautiful. Like it's 20, what was it now? It was 21 about an hour and a half ago. But it feels like about 26, 27. There's no wind today. It's a beautiful day. You can still swim. It's, you know, it's not freezing. It's cooler mornings and stuff, but it's still really nice. In terms of theme parks, look, if you're coming during the school holidays, it's going to be busy. Everything will be open though. Although at the moment, we were just at Movie World, and if you've seen the live feed from this morning that we started at 10:30 this morning for a couple of hours, so everything was open.
Yeah.
There was nothing not apart from the Roadrunner rocket roller coaster, which is under a refurbishment, and I think the Pounce and Bounce in the kids area. But every other ride was fully operational today, and the queue times today, I think the longest time we saw was Scooby when we walked past it the third time was 45 minutes. So it was 30 minutes most of the day, and it was 45 minutes after that. You know what? That's not too bad at all.
No, it's short.
That's pretty.
To when a few weeks back it was 90-minute waits.
Yeah. 90, yeah.
90 minutes, 100-minute waits for Superman, for Scooby-Doo, 90 minutes.
That's
yeah,
right.
It was chockers.
Yeah, and that wasn't holidays or anything else. It was just it's just weird, but yeah, end of the day, I would always check with on their websites. They do tell you what rides are under maintenance as well. There's a schedule on there. Check that out, because if there's something specifically that you want to ride and you get there all excited and it's down for maintenance, it's pretty disappointing. So I'd probably just sort of check all that out in advance and go from there. Hope that answers your question there. What else have we got here? Andrew says hi. G'day, Andrew. Callisto Parks, did anyone notice that the door to the site was unlocked? I think there were some people working in there, but I didn't notice that, so good observation. G'day to everyone else saying hi. We appreciate you all being on our second live feed for today. 2 theme parks in one day. Has the path reopened? Josh is asking, has the path reopened between Central Station and Giant Drop? Yeah, look, it's always been open. Well, actually, there was probably only a day or so. It was a few days where they'd closed that just because they had to get a crane around to do some heavy lifting. So you had to walk right around. But yeah, when they're doing that section of the track, that was only it was probably a month or so ago, and it was only literally for a couple of days, I think, at best, maybe a few days. But yeah, no, it's all, we just walked down there, so it's all open, all good there. Who else? Richard says, good on you for doing 2 feeds in one day. Thank you very much. Can you do a live stream at SeaWorld? Yeah, look, we'll probably do a live stream at SeaWorld at some point in time. I've got next few weeks are pretty full on, but we'll try and squeeze that in there for you guys. Only because you asked. G'day from Melbourne. Hope everything's going okay down there for you guys. Hopefully on track to get out of your lockdowns very soon. Megan says, I'm at Dreamworld. Megan Brown. G'day, Megan. Hey, come say g'day if you see us. We're down at the Steel Taipan, Rocky Hollow area at the moment. I hope they bring back the music to the trains on the Gold Coaster. Oh, okay. So they had music on the trains. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
They did used to.
Did they?
But it was the Hot Wheels one as well, but yeah, I haven't been on it for a little while, so
Right.
I hadn't heard.
Okay.
That'd be good.
Well, if anyone from Dreamworld is on here and the people want the music back on the trains, on the Gold Coaster roller coaster, if that's possible. Have they, Joshua Roberts says, have they done the reverse vertical spike yet? No. We were just saying that before. There's, I think, 7 pieces left in the car park, and probably looks like it's those pieces, plus maybe a end loop or end turn.
See
or
what's up there when we get up there.
We'll get up there in a second and have a proper look at the site and try and work it out. All right, we'll get up there. Australian Coast is Central wants Adrian to go on the giant drop.
Yeah.
So
that won't happen. No.
He doesn't want to do it. No. He takes good photos of these rides. Again, he's on Instagram, AU_Dreamworld_fan. So follow him on Instagram. He puts heaps of cool photos up of.
Once.
He's been on it once.
Been on it once, not again.
So he can say he's been on that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Just the feeling of the sitting on the edge and your feet dangling. It's like you're going to slip out and fall. And no, you won't. But it just wow.
It was like the Batwing, where it counted and then shot up from the bottom. Yeah, I'd go on that, but not that.
Yeah, because you're sort of going up about halfway up. It's quite nice view. But then it just starts getting.
Yeah, when you get to the top, it's.
And it goes and goes and goes, and then it's like, is this ever going to stop? And then it holds you up there for. And I don't think it's a set period of time. I think it's like it must vary.
Random, yeah.
Random, and then all of a sudden, it drops you, and your stomach's still up the top there when it drops you. So, yeah, pretty crazy.
It's good coming down, but the going up and the weight.
That's exactly right. It's the anticipation when you're up the top there. Crazy. Very crazy. There we go. Someone's going up now. Well, as soon as we're talking about giant drop, we'll watch these folks up there and give you an idea of how long they hold you up there for. And again, it's probably random, but I mean, it could be set. I don't know. If anyone knows if it's random or if it's a set time, let us know. Put a comment in the feed. But yeah, it's certainly a freaky experience being up there. And on a clear day like today, you can actually see as far south as Byron Bay and as far north as Brisbane. So you actually get a really good view from that up there. And currently it's running on the easterly side, so it's facing out toward the water of the Gold Coast. So I don't know if anyone's counting. I wasn't, but I think so far it must be about 20 seconds so far, 30 seconds maybe. And it'd be bad if it got jammed up there and you got to climb down. I'd just start there, I think. Or maybe you can climb down the middle. See, that's just too long for me. I'd be. Oh, here we go. Ah, crazy. Crazy. Just crazy. Right, we're going to head over to the Steel Taipan construction area, best viewing area, just up here by the giant drop. The sun is kind of low in that area, so apologies if it's really bright. Try and avoid it as much as possible, but it's pretty low because it is in the afternoon, currently 2:30 here on the Gold Coast. Dreamworld, Australia. Just in case you wouldn't, just in case you're viewing from England or somewhere. All right. you go, guys. So it's I think that is it. That section through that bend there was that twist there, wasn't there? Or
yeah, it finished about there.
That's right.
So it loops a long way around, and you can see where it twists, it loops in there like a barrel roll, and then goes back into the straight.
So you can definitely see a lot more pieces have been joined since last time we were here. You can also see down here, and hopefully it's not pixelated on the feed yet, but as this comes down here, this is where it goes. Well, again, basically almost level to the ground. I have a tunnel over that part there, so that's going to be pretty cool. So you go down into the tunnel. That's cool. I'll just have a look at some of your comments, guys. Sorry. So bear with me, guys. Just trying to catch up with some of your comments. So Heath D, Pounce and Bounce has been removed from the website and unsure. Okay, so that's the Dreamworld. Thanks for letting us know about that, Heath. So that might be an attraction that's going from there. Is the big red car ride gone? Yes, it is no longer there. Okay, Australia's coast is central, so I said the video is pixelated. Now we're down this end of the park. We found that, yeah, it's the signal or the reception down here is not good, and apologies if it's still pixelated now. Unfortunately, I can't fix that. It's just a signal, so I do apologise. Hopefully, if you're watching on a phone or a tablet, it's not too bad. I know a TV would be bigger and probably look worse. So, yeah, it's just the nature of these. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about our interaction with you guys, and you know, saying good day, and again, appreciating everyone being on the live feed. Yeah, we appreciate that. So I'll just try and see some more of your comments there. Come on, the giant drop. Yeah, we probably won't today. Not our favourite ride.
Not after lunch anyway as well.
Yeah, we just had lunch. Actually we had what was it called? The Dogtown.
Close to the border.
Yeah, so we ate at the hot dog place at Movie World at the Wild West area. Is it Dogtown Hot Dogs? Yeah, I think it's called. Yeah, we had close to the border hot dog. So it's a cabana.
Yeah.
With foot long
cabana with cheese, guacamole,
sour
salsa,
cream,
sour cream,
and corn chips, like sprinkled on the top.
It was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Filling.
It was really filling. Yeah. Was it $15 or $16?
19 with a bottle of water, with the drink.
19 with the drink, I tell you, and that one hot dog filled us both up. And yeah, so we only just had that before we left Movie World, so I probably guess we won't be going on any rides. It's still sitting in there, So, but yeah, we'll go on the Steel Taipan once it actually opens. All right. I'll just try and see again. I'll just try and get to your comments, everyone. So, again, apologies if I miss your comment. It's not on purpose. I'm just trying to switch through the comments, and it was quite bright before. Okay, so we've got. I'm not sure where I was at actually. John Payne says hi, g'day. Okay. Here we go. Toby says, did you see me? I'm the kid. Possibly. Probably seen a few kids. So g'day, and yeah, just say hi. It's all good. You can be on the live feed. Toby says he sees us. Okay. G'day, wherever you are. He's telling us to go on the giant drop. All right. So, Destination Dad and Daughter. G'day, guys. Thanks for joining us on the live feed. Nice to see you here. And yeah, there's lots of progress on the Steel Taipan.
It's so sketchy.
Adrian just counted 7 pieces of track left in the car park. So looks like it's the spike and maybe the piece coming out of around the station or something. But
you can see the track doesn't quite make it into the station yet. Straight through there, so there's more pieces on the
ground.
Oh, actually, no, there. That's the launch track.
Oh, yeah, it is too. Yeah.
But, there's a couple of pieces over there, so they could be next.
Yeah, so there's still a couple of pieces here, and there's the 7 pieces out on the compound out the front. But yeah, look, I mean, Jesus, really, it's not much.
No.
That'd be probably the final pieces, if not, I'd say. And yeah, we noticed, last time I was here and filmed this, it was just a slab up, but now there's the rest of that building is framework's gone up there for the launch station. So that's cool, that's exciting. It's progressing a lot. Each time we come through here, there is something different, and we always watch everyone else's updates as well. It's good to see. We can't always get down here, as often as we would like to sometimes. So yeah, it's good to see the progress and all the updates, and it certainly is coming along quite fast. I think from here on in, apart from the station, which that'll change a lot. A lot of it's, I guess, all the electrical work, and then I guess sort of landscaping and pathways and all that sort of stuff, and then the theming. So there'd still be a fair bit more to do yet, obviously. So 6 more months before this is due to open. Well, we hope it'll be on track for that. Should be. Let's have a look at the comments again. Sorry, we'll try and keep up the comments. Trevor says, I might have missed some comments here. Hang on a second. I'll just scroll up a bit more. Toby wants to say hi. I don't know where he is at the moment. We're here by the Giant Drop, so if he's here, we'll certainly say good day. We'll be here for a little bit, so if Toby's still here on there, we'll say good day. Andrew Edwards, I want steel Taipan. Yeah, we're all excited to ride this one, so really excited. Now, also Fun Stuff Vlogs. Thanks for joining us today, and thank you very much. We can't wait for Hooray for Hollywood as well at Movie World. That's going to be an exciting event. Goes for 2 weeks, which is the good thing. So, if you go on a day and you think, I didn't quite see everything, at least it goes for 2 weeks, and you can get back there as many times as you want in that time. And I think the 4:30 is the biggest parade Movie World's ever had. And we bumped into Clayton today, who looks after the social network, theme park social network, Instagram and Facebook, and he reckons he's heard there's going to be 28 floats in the parade, which, wow, that is amazing. So that parade is going to be huge. So well worth getting down there during those 2 weeks to catch all the event of that and parade and all the other stuff happening during the day. It's going to be a really cool event. We're all excited to get along at some point down there and bring you along for the journey. Let's see, what do we got here? Am I using the park's Wi-Fi? No, I'm not actually. I'm on my 4G, but down here doesn't seem to be a lot of reception, and apologies for that. Tim M says he just discovered our channel yesterday. Thanks, Tim. Enjoy watching from Arizona. It's a dream to come to Australia one day. Hey, Tim, well, thanks for joining us all the way from Arizona. That's really appreciated, mate. I know theme parks in America are next level compared to probably Australia, but look, little old Australia, the Gold Coast here is, where most of them are situated in Australia, and we're pretty lucky here. We've got some cool parks. Dreamworld, which is where we're at now. This roller coaster is due to open summer this year, so summer over here is December. The back end of the year, and we've got Movie World. We had a live feed there from there this morning. Hopefully you caught that. And there's SeaWorld, and there's also Wet and Wild Water Park. There's Paradise Country. There's White Water World here next to Dreamworld. Outback Spectacular dinner and show, kind of like medieval times in the States kind of thing. So yeah, thanks for joining us from Arizona. Can you do a video with all of the Dreamworld? Yeah, I've got a few videos on the channel. If you scroll down, have a look, there's plenty of Dreamworld videos on there. We've done, we can do a live feed Dreamworld at some point, not today, because I'm a bit pressed for time. Just came to really give you a construction update today on the Steel Taipan. Have a look at the Rocky Hollow demolition as well of the log ride. Yeah, we'll put that in the plan. Rec. Yep, how is Dreamworld? It's good. Yeah, it's good. It looked pretty busy for Dreamworld. Obviously, Movie World's busier, but busier than last time we were here. So, Megan says, IMA. Sorry if I'm not up with the lingo. so g'day. It's big. Okay, I think we've gone through those comments. Let me just carry on down here. Just trying to catch up with your comments, everyone. Oh yeah, Stuart. So Stuart's on from Destination Dad and Daughter. Thanks, mate. We appreciate you coming on as well and saying g'day. Who else have we got here? And Stuart said there is a switch on the top, and that's what sets it off. So you must be talking about the giant drop, I think. Is that right, mate? I think that's what you're talking about for when it so you're saying it never actually stops, it just slows right down. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense. I suppose when you're hanging up that far, you'd not realize, eh?
No.
Well, that's cool. There you go, everyone knows. Thank you. Joshua Roberts, the junior driving school ride at Movie World is amazing, and it gives you a chance to actually drive something while still having a vision impairment. Yeah, Movie World's, well, I guess a lot of the theme parks are good like that. They do try and cater for everyone, mate. So, which is good, and I'm glad you enjoy that ride. That's cool. Fun Stuff Vlogs, yes, thank you again. Thank you for the money there. It's not expected at all, but we appreciate just everyone taking time out of their day to just join us on the live feed. Thank you. That's greatly appreciated. What's my favourite ride at the Gold Coast? Currently, it's Wild West Falls at Movie World. I don't know. I reckon this one could be potentially
A new favourite?
Yeah, a new favourite. Depends how it goes,
Yeah.
and also depends how the Leviathan is, because that'll be a totally different experience. Obviously, being wooden. I don't know. What about you, mate?
Maybe, in a smaller footprint. I don't know how the turns will be sharper or not. That would be.
Yeah, it does.
interesting.
Yeah. I think it's going to be definitely an awesome experience. Anyway, what's your favourite ride?
I'd probably say Wild West Falls. I haven't been there for a long time, but it's enjoyable going through, meandering through the
Ghost Town.
and
It's a really well themed ride too. Like it's it's a family ride. It's a water ride, so you do get wet. You can cool down on a really hot day, obviously, which is great. Just the theming. It is cool. It's fun. It's exciting, and it's quite a good lengthy ride as well. It's not just over and done with like in seconds. And that drop at the end is it's pretty crazy. Hey, that's pretty cool.
It was a good one. It was a favourite when it was here, when I was on that. But I reckon this will be good. This will be probably a new favourite. Yeah, for sure. And Adrian's keen to do the rotating seat at the back. I'll do that. You do that? Yeah. Before lunch. Before lunch. Yeah, we won't do it after we've eaten, or definitely. But no, that's cool. This is going to be cool. We'll just turn that back over to that area. So that's the whole site there, guys. So yeah, unless you're sort of here and you can see each week what's changed, we can tell there's been some more pieces of track installed from the last time we were here, and that ride dispatch station is the framework's gone up for the rest of the building. 7 more pieces left in the car park. There's another piece over here sitting there. So, and a lot of the crates and stuff, there's still a few crates from the Mac rides around, but most of them are gone now. So, that obviously indicates most things are installed. I'll just try and catch some more comments.
Okay. Stuart from Destination Dad and Daughter said you can hear the click when you're up there on the giant drop. So he was saying before, it doesn't actually stop. It just slightly keeps moving really slowly, and then it clicks at a certain point and drops you down. Reckons if you listen out for the click, you'll hear that, and then you'll know when you're dropping on the giant drop.
I'll take your word for that. I'll take your word on that.
We'll take your word on it. Yep, absolutely. And for those of you that have just joined, I'm here with Adrian as well. You want to give your Instagram a plug, mate?
It's AU_Dreamworld_fan. So I've got photos, obviously, the Steel Taipan, around Dreamworld, Movie World, Sea World. Hopefully get to some other theme parks soon, maybe up to Aussie World. Been to Australia Zoo, so there's probably some photos on there somewhere.
Awesome.
Awesome. Jump on, subscribe, be appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you jump on his Instagram, and those of you that already have done, he really appreciates that, and it's awesome. We all love the same stuff, theme parks, and there's plenty of us out there that just love what we do, love going to these theme parks and keeping you guys informed and updated, and just sharing what we see in the parks. And he's got some great photos on there of all the theme parks. So make sure you give him a follow and like his stuff on there as well. He'd appreciate that. All right, we might just head up to the next viewing point. Is a slightly closer point up here, where we might get a bit of a different perspective of the area. All right. Now I know you guys have, you've seen plenty of our updates and everyone else's updates too. So if you haven't, if it is your first time, like Tim from Arizona there, so Steel Taipan, it's this ride is actually it's built by Mack Rides. So if you're into your theme parks in the States, there's a lot of Mack roller coasters in the States there. This is going to be a triple launch coaster. Essentially 1.2 kilometer long track. Sorry for the sun over there, guys, but so it's quite a lengthy ride. We just had Movie World before, and we're talking about the DC Rivals Hypercoaster, and that's 1.4 kilometer track. So this one's just a little shorter, but it's still a lengthy ride. So the top speed on this one will be 105 kilometers per hour, and you get a G-force of 3.8 Gs. So again, it's going to be a pretty exhilarating ride. I think everyone's just really looking forward to this. Also, it's going to have a world's first spinning gondola on the rear roller coaster train. So a spinning gondola at the rear of the roller coaster train. So that will be an extra paid experience. If you want to do that, it'll be whatever they charge. Who knows, it might be $15-20. I don't know yet. But that will be a very unique experience, and again, that will just give you a totally different experience of this coaster. So, and again, that's a world's first. So, Steel Taipan, Dreamworld, Gold Coast, Australia, opening summer 2021, so the end of the year. Anyway, it feels like summer now. It's only probably early 20 degrees or 22 degrees Celsius here, and it's just really warm day. I'll try and catch some of your comments again, guys, and apologies if I've missed comments again. Fritzy says, hey mate, g'day Fritzy, how are you doing? We've got Fun Stuff Vlog says your mum wants to see the Gremlins at the event. I think they've got Gizmo, so those of us that grew up in the 80s, Gremlins, all those cool movies were awesome, but also Movie World had the Gremlins ride, currently where the Scooby-Doo ride is now, and it was just an awesome ride. It was a dark ride, so you were on a ride vehicle. It was slow, but it had animatronics, and you felt like you were surrounded by Gremlins, and it was an immersive ride, and it was just amazing. It was just cool, and it wasn't like it was probably high tech for its time, but that kind of stuff people just want. But I think everyone wants that photo with Gizmo, and I sure do. So that'd be cool. Trevor reckons the spinning gondola will cost $10 to go on it. That's all right. I was thinking 15, 20 bucks, but if it's 10 bucks, we're happy with that. Again, I don't know if I'll be on it unless, well, yeah, I might be on it. We'll see. We'll see.
Try it once.
I think so. Australian Coast of Central, thanks for the live stream. I've got to go now. No worries, mate. Thank you for joining us on both our live streams today. Really greatly appreciated. We'll see you on the next one. I think I'm caught up with most of your comments, and if I've missed you, apologies. If you just give us another comment there, and I'll try and catch that again. Craig, g'day Craig Tenner. He says, I hope they bring back a bit of Disney to the path again. Are you talking about the path down here that goes towards this area? Not 100% sure if that's what you're referring to, my friend, but look, they, once they redo, they would have to repurpose this area, but I think this path was never really originally there. I think it was over here somewhere, and yeah, because you got the train line over here, and the path I think came through here. This was built so you could still get down this way whilst they're building the ride, but no doubt they would incorporate some theming. It'll all look, all nice and inviting, and yeah, they'll do a good job of it, I'm sure. My camera's bad. Yeah, apologies. It's not the camera. It's actually the this part of the park at Dreamworld really hasn't got a lot of reception, and I know that doesn't make a great viewing experience, and apologies for that. If you see when we started, if you watch back when we started the video at the front of the park, the vision would have been good. So apologies for that. I can't control the quality of that, and the device I'm on is a good camera, so apologies. It's the reception. I am using a phone for the camera, so it's working off the reception of the area. And I know even making phone calls down at this part of the park, yeah, is cuts in and out, so apologies for that. Hopefully it's better on watching on a device like a phone for you guys rather than like on a large TV. I'm sure that would probably be a little bit worse. Trevor says it's 20 degrees in Perth. Yeah, well, it's only well,
similar here.
Probably similar, yeah. Probably similar here. Yeah. All right. So we're pretty much gonna just have maybe one last look at the Rocky Hollow back area, I think. Oh, yeah. We're at turned around to the. So that's the Steel Taipan construction update, guys. At Jamie Hemi, g'day mate. 15 degrees in Auckland. Kia ora. Don't miss 15 degrees in Auckland. I used to live there some years ago, mate. So yeah. Hopefully it's not raining and windy at the same time. That's when it feels about 8 degrees. But yeah. Generation Virus says the camera isn't that bad. Okay, mate. That's all good. All right, we'll move around. So again, apologies if it does get worse, but we are going to sort of head down to just the back end of Rocky Hollow, just to show you the rest of the demolition of the back end around where it came around to the lift climb. We'll just actually, while we're up here, just get a bird's eye view of that area again. So that was where the queuing, the big area and the shop and the load area was all down through here. So that's all been cleared now, and there's been a bit of filling in the land too. There's been a bit of filling going on. Yeah. So yeah. So it looks like they've done a fair bit of filling, and a lot of the debris is gone. So
yeah. So
you were here and there was still a fair bit, right?
Yeah, especially after the lift hill came down. Obviously, it was a lot there. So there's probably half the amount there now.
Cool. So they're getting rid of it all. So yeah, again, from my understanding, Dreamworld has indicated to us that there's nothing planned for this area. It's just literally going to be brought back to natural habitat. And yeah, because having a really old ride that wasn't operational in the park for some time isn't great for guests to see. And it's not great for the park either. It's going down some steps, guys. Just a second. G'day. Hey, mate. All right. Yeah, so we're just going to bring the camera around to the other side now to show you the rest of, so where the logs came around to through here, and just the back end of the Rocky Hollow. Let's try and catch some comments. Joshua Roberts, thank you for 2 awesome live streams today. We'll head off now. Keep an eye out for your upcoming videos and streams. Yeah, thanks Joshua. Appreciate you coming on, spending some time on the live feeds with us. We appreciate that as well. And thanks for your support of the channel. Have a great day. Damien Gill says g'day. Jason Liu, sorry if I can't pronounce that correctly. G'day. It's not hot there in Auckland. No. But yeah, Jamie Hemi was just saying it's 15 degrees in Auckland at the moment, so it's not summer over there. We're just going to head down the back end of Rocky Hollow, just to give you an idea of, or see what's happening down this part. So the train track here obviously stops there for now, so train track will be also repositioned once everything's open again. Do I drop again? Yeah, this ride wasn't like a massive ride, but it was just cool, you know. It was just
it was relaxing, and
yeah,
it was a good way to cool down on a hot day.
It was, yeah. And it was just because it's in such a natural environment too, all through here. Yeah, it's just a nice relaxing ride, and yeah, definitely. And it gets really hot here at Dreamworld as well. Well, all the theme parks, I guess, where they're all concrete mostly. But yeah, it was great. Right, we're just going to bring the camera around to in here. So they have started removing some of this part and some of the structure where the logs came around through here. So again, sorry if it's a bit pixelated, guys, because this end of the park, the reception's not great, but actually it looks like they've done a fair bit down here, eh? Like last time I was here, this was still completely like...
Yeah, all the concrete channeling looks to be gone.
It is. Definitely, oh yeah, definitely gone. So this is right at the far end of the Rocky Hollow. So, you know, where the logs came around here, around, and obviously then it went up to the lift climb up to the structure that's now been demolished and removed. There's still a little bit of that structure there, actually. You may not be able to see, but through those trees there's a little bit of framework. Through here, the sun's probably not so great, giving it a great picture, but yeah, so it's all, a lot of filling in too is starting to happen through here. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, probably in the next couple of months, this will just be in trees and like it was never here. Yeah. And there's quite a bit of water on the other side there. It's like an, is that the Kuma River?
I think it's a creek, yeah.
Or creek?
Some sort of creek, I don't know the name.
Yeah. And interestingly, I don't know if we'll see it from here. Yeah. On the other side of here was where the paddle steamer used to go around. We might be able to see it down here. And those of you that were lucky enough to come to Dreamworld years ago, when the paddle steamer was here, it's kind of like a mini version of the Disney paddle steamer.
Yeah.
And it was quite cool because it came around and there was a part where there's a cabin, like a log cabin, and there was like a gunfight, like a couple of guys having a gunfight. I think the cabin is still there, or not the cabin, but parts of the cabin might still be there, and yes it is. So through here, if those of you remember rightly, and again I'm sorry that you may not be able to see it fully from here, but just on the other side of this water here, so where my finger is pointing right here, there is just some remnants of a structure, some structures, and through there. So that's where the cabin was, and there was like a live, like a gunfire between like cowboys or outlaws, bushrangers. Yeah, bushrangers. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. That's the one. It's Aussie. Yeah. Bushrangers and and again, that was cool. It was entertainment, and I think that's something that people remember from the earlier years of Dreamworld. But yeah, the paddle steamer, I think it got decommissioned and destroyed about
early 2000s.
Yeah, it wasn't
around there.
Yeah, I can't think now of how long ago it was. So, but anyway, there you go. It's a bit of
it was fun.
Yeah, well, it was. It was
another nice relaxing ride.
Yeah, I think that's
relaxing going around the river.
It was, yeah, and that's the thing with Dreamworld. It's like down here at the corroboree. There's animals down here. There's the vintage cars. I think on one of my last videos, I actually hopped on those, and you know what? I hadn't been on those for years. Have you been on?
It'd be a few months back now.
Yeah. So like, it's probably something that all the main rides are at the front of the park, and it's probably where you spend most of your time. But coming down the back of the park, there's vintage cars. It's really relaxing. It's excuse me. It's a nice, just a natural environment, and
you got the crocodiles, the kangaroos.
Yeah, that's right.
The aviary is down there.
Oh yeah, it's open again now.
Which is back open now.
Yeah, the aviary's back open. So there's definitely there's more to Dreamworld than just some rides and stuff. So yeah, like the whole animal part is cool. And then of course over the other side you got Tiger Island, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So, and you can get quite close to those tigers around the corner. If there's one in the other, like the inside area, you can get up to the window. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So,
sometimes you'll get there and they'll be outside the window.
Yeah,
they're like right there.
That's right. Yeah, you can. Yeah, if they're right by the window, you can get that close to a tiger sometimes, which is pretty cool. All right, might just go one last sort of pan of the steel Taipan. And I'll just check some of your comments. I'll just get into a bit of shade so I can see the screen, guys.
Let's go. Oh, you'll be right, Bob.
Okay, let's have a look. Redhead 1012p, how long has it been gone for? The paddle steamer we're talking about. We're just trying to work that out. I'm not sure. It hasn't been operational for some years, but I think the boat was still sitting here, just parked up near the kids' ABC area or near the Billabong
kids area because they repainted it.
That's right. Yeah. So not sure. Sorry, 100%. Crafty Kid, you're on the live stream at Movie World. Thank you. Hey, Lachlan says at Movie World, you're going to predict what they build, where Arkham is, or you want me to predict? Look, who knows? But we were just talking about that before, when we were over there, and we're just saying it'd be cool if they put in a family ride in there, like even a dark ride. It's quite a big space, so they could put a decent sized ride in that area, and rather than have another coaster or something like that, maybe have a dark ride.
Haunted mansion or a haunted house or something.
Yeah, like a haunted. Yeah, that'd be cool. Something like Disney do for the haunted mansions or something like that. But yeah, we're not 100% sure. We just got to keep watching and listening out for any updates.
There's so many different. There's that many different manufacturers, different rides that they all make. So it's a hard choice to guess what could go there.
Exactly. Yeah. And that'd be sourcing ideas from manufacturers overseas, no doubt, on what they could fit in the space and what would get a lot of riders through, because they've got to look at how fast they can get people through rides. Yeah. Because particularly in peak times, they have to make sure that the people aren't just sitting in queues all day. and it has to be something that can be themed to, well, whether they keep it DC or superhero or movie theme. Originally it was Lethal Weapon in that, that coaster, so maybe they might go back to a movie themed coaster or a movie themed dark ride, who knows. We'd love to see just something exciting there that we can all ride on. So so as soon as we know, we'll probably try and find out, and once it's released officially, no doubt we'll let you guys know. You'll probably find out before me, because no doubt it'll be no doubt there's so many people on social media and YouTube that probably spend a lot more time at the parks than what I do, or maybe even what Adrian, because we're here pretty much weekends. Some people are there many times during the week, so they sometimes get to find out a bit more. But once it's made public, we'll let you know as well. I'll just quickly see some comments here. Have we looked at the progress of the steel Taipan from the Crafty Kid? Yeah, mate. We have. We're here in front of it now, just to give you a glimpse. We're just down the bottom of it, but yeah, just to give you a recap. Adrian counted 7 pieces of track lift in the car park out the front. So it looks like it would be the spike and maybe some of the end pieces to the station, perhaps, because they're still building the station. Well, the station is, was just a couple of slabs. Now it's, there's framework up and it's more of a building. So if you go back on the live feed, you'll see that. So yeah, essentially, it's track-wise is just about almost completely complete, and then it'll be all the electrical work and theming, and then compliance and testing, all that kind of stuff. So still, as far as we know, still on track for opening on summer 2021. And I'll just have one last check of your comments, guys. We're going to wrap this up. All right. Have you been on the claw? Yes, been on the claw many times. Again, makes me feel sick. You like the claw?
Yeah, I do. It's good.
Adrian likes the claw. He likes the claw. All right. Sorry, I'm just reading comments, guys. Lachlan McLucas. Oh, we just spoke about the Arkham. So again, I think most of the comments I have, someone saying, I'll put you guys, purple, so it's just hard to read the glare here, purple, Sneaky Andy, I think it says. I thought you guys were at Movie World. Yeah, we were there for 2 hours. 2 hours, yeah. Well, we're on the live feed for 2 hours at Movie World, and then we had lunch and hung around for a little bit, to get out of a few people, and headed over to Dreamworld, essentially just to show you guys a construction update on the steel Taipan. So we've done that. We also had a look at the Rocky Hollow demolition of where it's at and what's been filled in. So if you've missed that, just pop back on the live feed when we finished, and it'll be up on YouTube probably within half an hour or something like that. Anyway, guys, we might leave the live feed there for today. So once again, Adrian here, he has the Instagram page AU_Dreamworld_fan, photos of all the theme parks in the Gold Coast, and not just Gold Coast. He'll be traveling to other theme parks as well. So please give him support. Follow him on Instagram. He'd greatly appreciate that. He's got some awesome photos, and he's been snapping photos today from Movie World and here. So he'll have some updates on his Instagram as well. So yeah. So anyway, guys, we appreciate everyone joining us both on the live feed today from Movie World and here from Dreamworld. So if you're liking the live feeds, we appreciate you taking time out of your day and enjoying being on the live feed. So we appreciate that. And if you're still liking the live feeds, let us know if you want more of these, or if you don't like them. And again, apologies if the pixelation happens. That's just the reception of where we're standing or the part of the park we're at the moment. So anyway, guys, we're going to leave the live feed from there. So again, thanks for joining us today on the live feed, and we'll see you on the next journey.